experience playing the game better.
So last year, we talked about your daughter playing NBA 2K.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
The Raptors with a singular focus as they got off the team bus, looking to lock down a valuable win on the road. That's a look at our setting tonight, the picturesque city of Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
Kevin, thanks very much. In this era of player empowerment, no aspect is more important than their determination to make sure their voices are heard. As continued cases of...
Much needed indeed, David. Thank you. Here are the five for the Raptors. Anunoby and Siakam in at the forward slots. Lowry out there with Fred VanVleet. And it's Baines in at the 5 down low. And for Milwaukee, Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday, and it's Middleton in at the small forward position. Now, here's Siakam. Pass to Baines, lets it go from deep. The rebound by Brook Lopez. Terrific, talented backcourts tonight, Greg. Did it ever add anything for you playing across another top-level guard?
Listen, it raises the stakes, no doubt about it. You always want the opportunity to play against the best because you want to see where you stand. But in the end, even when you know a guy's better than you, and you're going to have that be the case a lot of nights, you still know that you will have an ability to impact the outcome when it comes to winning. And that's where you have to keep your focus.
The shot by Holiday, no good. Lopez against Anunoby. And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Outside Lowry. Lock at 6. VanVleet against DiVincenzo.
0 for 3 now in the early going. Just a little bit out of sync. Fred VanVleet, a weapon from the outside, has a great shot that he can pull up at a moment's notice. He's consistent on catch and shoots as well as off the dribble.
Toronto's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. VanVleet passes to Baines. VanVleet against DiVincenzo.
And with VanVleet, about half of his shots are from deep.
Yeah, you're right, GA. That's the #1 part of his offense, of his game right now. He can shoot it deep, but he also can drive it. He shoots a low field goal percentage from those shots because of the distance. But I love Fred VanVleet. He knows how to play.
And his competitiveness showing through, that's an aggressive finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
Antetokounmpo, no good. Toronto, they've gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game.
He's a well-coordinated athlete who will outwork you. Siakam hustles up the floor on every possession.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game.
And you look over the course of Kyle Lowry's career, he's bounced around for quite some time, but boy, has he found a home in Toronto.
And you know, GA, a few summers back, had a chance to leave, but he stayed with the Toronto Raptors. What a decision that was. Reason why? He helped lead this team to their first title. Kyle Lowry's been loved by this franchise. He'll go down as one of the all-time great Raptors.
Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Bobby Portis is checked in for Lopez. Torrey Craig comes in for Chris Middleton. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Drew Holiday. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
This isn't a tough case to crack. If they want to put an end to this run, they'll need to start getting back on D.
McCall, he's checked in for the Raptors. Bucks trail by 11. Giannis, right side. He gets it in there.
And I really marvel at the touch of Antetokounmpo for his size and physique. That's incredible.
Siakam's shot is off. To the inside. Powell with the steal. And stolen by Portis. And so Milwaukee again turning it over. And so it's the Toronto Raptors in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. Their defense has been active and effective. And earlier we checked in with Giannis Antetokounmpo, who had this to say about losing to the Raptors back in 2019.
I think the most important lesson that I got.
All part of the process of achieving greatness.
Yeah, and most guys have had to go through it. MJ, LeBron, leading a team to a championship rarely happens early on.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. What do you guys think about the Raptors here in this one?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
That's their mindset. Attack, attack, and attack some more. You're not going to beat them playing soft.
We've got Antetokounmpo. He's out there with Bobby Portis, and it's Forbes in at the point guard. So that's who Milwaukee starts the second with. And the foul called on Antetokounmpo. That is his first foul of the game. And the Bucks making a change here. Augustine's checked in. Matt Thomas, he's checked in for the Raptors. The pass to Boucher. Frankie, we hear this a lot. It's almost too popular now to say good offense beats good defense. Being a defensive-minded player yourself, do you agree with that statement?
Absolutely, Kevin. And the thing is, in today's game, when I played, there was an era, you could hold teams in the 80s and 90s. You could go a quarter and keep them at 12, 15 points. You can't do that now. It's different. You've got to be able to win stretches of 2 and 3 minutes. And honestly, you're right. The offense does dictate far more, but it doesn't discount the importance of defense. And if you still look at the reigning champs and the teams that have won titles recently, that's still one area that they're consistent in is their defensive approach.
We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Raptors leading by 10. And the 22nd pick in 2015, Bobby Portis with a nice shooting touch.
And at the same time, not afraid to mix it up, maybe to a fault. At times we've seen him get caught in the heat of the moment. You've got to channel that competitive edge and stay strong mentally.
Timeout called, the Bucks.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, these guys need to work together as a team, as a unit. Try and carve out some easy buckets.
Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. Lopez, he's checked in for Antetokounmpo. Chris Middleton comes in for Torrey Craig. And it's Holiday in for Pat Connaughton. And here's Lowry. He'll bring it up for the Raptors. Floats one up. Lopez with the block.
It's a bonus whenever Lopez comes up with the swat. Want to see more of this from the big fella.
Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile one block we just saw on replay.
And early in the game, these sorts of plays really can set the tone. .104 left in the first half. Lowry kicks to Baines. 6 to shoot. Thomas surveying the D. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts. Here's Augustine. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him.
Portis trying to free himself. Augustine, no luck. Raptors leading by 13. Inside. Outside Lowry. And it goes down 2 points.
And there are guys who can drive like Lowry, but not many that can shoot as well, too. That's what opens up his penetration game.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. And stolen by Kyle Lowry. And here we go. Fast break. Van Vliet's got it. Anunoby passes to Van Vliet. Count the basket. Van Vliet's got 6.
Of the two offenses here tonight, you can tell theirs is just a bit more in sync.
They've had better patience, better shot selection so far, but we still have a long way to go.
And that's going to do it. Some good defense down the stretch to end the quarter. And so it's the Toronto Raptors. Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each and every one of you watching at this. It was a fast pace for Toronto at the outset. A smoldering performance for them early as they shut down everything defensively and were clicking on offense. And that'll...
After a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Bucks trail by 17.
It wasn't that long ago that Holiday suffered some injuries that had people concerned about his future.
Greg, some injuries are bad luck. We do know this. Drew Holiday's physical, he's fearless, and he doesn't know any other way to play. But thankfully, he's battled through, and he is still playing at an all-star level.
So for Toronto right now, Anunoby and Siakam in at the forward slots. Lowry out there with Fred Van Vliet, and it's Baines in at the 5. Here's Anunoby, and he makes good on the layup. Anunoby's got the first bucket of the third here for Toronto.
I'll tell you, it's one thing to do this at home, another to do it in a hostile environment.
They built up this huge league with great play at both ends. They're going to love watching film tomorrow.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, if you just look for a few minutes at Giannis Antetokounmpo on the court, you know why he's called the Greek Freak. But it's the drive that makes him an MVP. He said, people try to make it complicated. Life is simple. You know what you want, go get it. Do what it takes every day, and don't lie to yourself. Guys, I hope you understand I'm being truthful in all of these reports. Back to you.
Love the intensity. David, thank you. Here's Antetokounmpo, banked in off the glass. Antetokounmpo's got 6 points. Looking at current NBA players, Greg, leaving aside the real star players, who would you love to have played with from this era?
I mean, there's so many guys that, you know, and I hate to call them role players because they bring so much more to the table. But in reality, they got to fill some roles, right? And, you know, John Collins is a guy who's got great potential, a tremendous finisher around the rim. How about Robert Covington, a smooth shooter who defends his tail off? Davis Bertans, a deadly floor spacer who can put the ball down and create and make plays. So there's so many guys like that in the league that make a difference in determining whether your team can win or lose.
Boy, those are 3 names I don't know that I would have mentioned, so I'm glad you did. And Lowry has it in the corner. Lopez with the block. And it's out of bounds. The Raptors able to retain possession here. Bobby Portis is checked in for the Bucks. Torrey Craig comes in for Dante DiVincenzo. Raptors also changing it up. Chris Boucher's checked in for Aaron Baines. Norman Powell comes in for Pascal Siakam. And DeAndre Bembry subbed in for Kyle Lowry. Trying his luck from deep. And the Raptors miss again. Bucks trail by 20. Here's Craig. Misses off the right iron. The Raptors have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. Here's Davis. And again, Toronto no up. The Bucks have gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. Here's Portis. And he uses the glass on the layup. Portis has got his first basket of the night.
Aggressive, relentless, and Portis handles the ball better than most guys his size.
Rebound by the Raptors. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. On the wing, Davis, from outside the arc, drills the three-pointer. Davis has got his first 3 points of the game. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Here's Forbes, and Anunoby sends it back.
Showing signs of being a high-level defender. Anunoby can guard multiple positions and challenge shots.
The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. The Raptors out in front, delivering the blowout. And we'll get going after this from Milwaukee. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
This is what you need your floor general to do. Take charge, lead by example, unselfish play.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Brook Lopez is out there with Portis, and it's Craig in at the 3. That's the group for Milwaukee right now.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
And that one's good by Lopez.
Cutting his teeth in the Spurs system, Forbes has improved at keeping his eyes up and finding the open man.
Here's Bembry, outside Thomas. Bembry the pass to Thomas. Anunoby kicks to Thomas. 5 on the clock. And it's sent back by Lopez. And he's able to get it back. Bucks trail by 21. Here's Craig. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And he can't get the first one. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Portis. Chris Middleton comes in for Brook Lopez. Dante DiVincenzo, he's checked in for Pat Connaughton. And it's Drew Holiday in for Bryn Forbes. Then for the Raptors, Siakam is checked in for Powell. Fred VanVleet comes in for Matt Thomas. And it's Lowry in for Bembry. Here's Siakam. That one misses. The Bucks go the other way with it. 1:36 left to play in the final quarter. And Holiday kicks to Middleton. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Siakam.
A determined shooter who excels at the charity stripe. Middleton will gladly head to the line.
And Toronto will go for a different look here. Lenz checked in for Aaron Baines. Johnson comes in for Pascal Siakam. Patrick McCaw, he's checked in for OG Anunoby. And it's Terrence Davis in for Kyle Lowry. VanVleet outside. Wilson grabs the board.
I'll tell you what, I think he thought that was going in. I sure did.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for Toronto.
Tonight they seem committed to the three-point shot.
That was the bread and butter. Fortunately, they made enough of those, but sometimes it was quantity
over quality.
And one of the league's top talents, game in and game out. And doing it here again in this one. A terrific night for Kyle Lowry.
You know, he was flying around on both ends of the floor. Terrific energy and enthusiasm. And that rubbed off on his teammates. I thought he was a catalyst tonight.
And the Raptors miss again.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
You know what another option is? Just give the ball up. Let someone else make a play.
They need this one. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Free throw good, Davis. And both free throws good for Davis. Milwaukee with the ball. And there is a whistle. That goes on Bryn Forbes. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line.
Shooting for Toronto, Terrence Davis, taking 2 shots.
And that one falls for Davis. And both free throws good for Davis. And here's Augustine. No good. And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Steve Smith.
Welcome to my team. Here you will build your fantasy lineup. Relive history with legends of the game or use current stars to rewrite it. The possibilities are endless. Compete in new modes and in the pinnacle of competitive NBA 2K My Team Unlimited. Adapt in My Team Limited on weekends. Relive player-chosen moments with new signature challenges. With My Team Seasons, everything you do matters. Level up and earn exclusive rewards. Add to your collection in the exchange. Upgrade your card's badges. Discover new dynamic duos. But right now, you need to choose your NBA legend to start your My Team. And when the time comes, evolve them into the player your lineup needs. Take the court with your dream team. This is My Team.
team of the century. It's got to be bittersweet. No one gave you a chance, and you almost pulled off the upset of all time. What are your emotions right now, Duke?
You know, I missed the shot. This is my family. And I let them down. That's all there is to it. Thank you. Thanks.
Thank you.
Saw you at Dykeman tonight. Those were grown men. Good players. Seasoned. A couple of them played D1. Held your own. That's the real game, right? Outside the gym.
You follow me out here?
Let's just say that I'm in the city a lot, and we just happen to be there at the same time. You can play. Your footwork and floor spacing needs a bit of cleanup.
Yeah, I told you I'm a football player.
Yeah, you're a senior now.
And I told you I am a football
How many D1
player.
football offers you got so far? Tough. Committed. Plays the game the right way. You're a great player. But great isn't special.
Come on, coach. That's a pitch. Trash. Get a new job.
Not a pitch.
Still hope.
Stoudemire, Duncan didn't play organized ball until they were 14. Steve Francis was 16. Giannis was playing soccer until someone wised up, probably gave him the same speech. And now he's an MVP.
Okay, so what, coach? I mean, I'm not just some charity case you want to help out. What's in it for you?
Listen. Wins. I have a lot of good kids. I need special.
Not special.
Your natural ability is, yes.
If I play basketball again, it starts all over. Those questions. It becomes about him again. It's never been just me. It's always been us.
Stop running and take him on. When we first met, you told me how you loved New York, bled New York. You wanted to be part of a bigger world. This is how you get it.
Ooh. Maybe football is your game. I mean, you play like you're trying to run your head through a brick wall. Nah, this game ain't for you. This game's all about nuance. Subtlety, son. Walt Frazier, Bill Russell, MJ.
Yeah, what about LeBron? He was a football player.
You ever seen that man pass? That's the beautiful game right there.
Yo, Duke, great to see you on the court again, baby. Yo, we saw you win state. Brick City for real, son.
Thank you, appreciate y'all. See that, son? Right there? That's what I'm about. What are you about?
Right now, this is a rebirth. We are only as strong as our belief in each other. Yeah?
Yeah. All right, let's go now, Breeden. Are you ready? Yeah. I said, are you ready? Yeah. 1, 2, 3, Eagles.
Junior, just a second. No pressure here. All you gotta do is be better than me in my first game.
That's the way.
Just aim for more points than turnovers, all right? And you'll do fine. This is your moment.
Nice job.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to this broadcast of Garden State IAA basketball. I'm Joe Lamy, joined by Drake Hugo and Danny Hogger. We can't wait to get another season rolling, and we look to get a great matchup to kick things off.
Here we go. Well, a classic matchup with the Newark East Eagles playing host to the Burton Hornets. Both teams looking to improve on their final positions from last year. A win tonight would be a great step towards that goal.
Bobby Erickson leads the way for the Hornets. They go against an Eagles team with quite a few new faces. Still, though, Newark is led by senior KJ Day.
And the crowd will be a factor here for the Eagles. This is the type of atmosphere you love to see at the high school level. Well, with the new season underway, here is how the Eagles are going to look. You have the team captain at the point, KJ Day. On the wings, it's going to be Sheffield and Lack. Zadirka will play power forward, and the new addition of Junior gets the start in the middle. And the Hornets come in with their usual lineup. Luan and Dermanenko are in the backcourt. Star forward Bobby Erickson begins the game at the 3. Ramadas and Aslanoglu fill out the 4 and 5 spots. And the last few seasons, the Eagles haven't had an easy time finding wins.
For a while, it seemed you could always count on the Eagles to be at the top of this conference. That hasn't been the case lately. Hopefully, Coach Bishop has found the talent he needs to get his program back to the top.
Pass to Sheffield. Shoots from 14. Lack. Erickson defending. Here's Junior. Rebounded by the Hornets. To the paint. Here's Porter. And he floats it in for the easy deuce. Credit the assist on that one.
The defense allowed him to get to his spot. High-efficiency offense in the paint.
Sheffield outside. Pass to Lack. Now here's Junior. Back to Lack. Junior up top. Fires it. Too long on the shot attempt.
Well, you have to love the charm of the Newark East Gym. The facility might not be top of the line, but it has a lot of history for the Eagles.
And there have been talks about getting a new gym built on campus, but that's something that's a decade away on the school board's agenda. As you said, this gym just fits with the legacy of the Newark East Eagles.
Now here's Dermanenko. Pass to Erickson. Ramadas with the ball. Over Zadirko. No good off the back of the rim. Now here's Day. Now here's Junior. Porter defending. Here's Junior. So the whistle blows on the shot. 2 free throws for the contact there. It's going to go on Stephen Porter.
Not fearing the contact. This is Junior's mentality. He welcomes aggressive defense on the way up.
And the second free throw is good. First quarter of basketball here, just over 2.5 minutes played so far. Right side, Luan. Outside, James. Porter. He makes another one. That's number 4 for him. He's now 4 for 4.
His mechanics, they've been impeccable this quarter. He's been perfect from the field.
Kennedy outside. Junior. Porter defending. And Junior throws it down. And with Junior, you don't want to only talk about who his father is, but it's a shadow he'll be under as long as he's on the hardwood.
It might be the reason why Junior didn't immediately take to basketball as a sport, but the similarities in their games are already apparent. Junior looks to be just as talented as his dad was, even if he's a bit raw.
Pass to Kennedy. Here's Junior. Kennedy outside. Junior up top. Indra. Back to Junior from 9 feet out. And money on the bank shot.
Really good job by Indra. He's spotting the wide open man, sends him the ball. There's no hesitation there. He's developing such solid reflexes.
Time called here as the Hornets decide to talk it over.
Well, he just wants to get everyone in sync.
I like the timeout here. Get everyone together, make any necessary adjustments.
Both teams will make a substitution. And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. Not watching the line there, and that is going to be a backcourt violation.
That's a rare turnover here. Just their first here in the half, so that's one thing we've seen them do pretty well, staying in possession.
Still trailing, though. They'll need to maintain that and step it up elsewhere to come out on top.
Well, seeing Junior out there, you can't help but think of his leg.
Burton trailing here. Outside Levesque. Pass to Erickson. Tries a three. They grab their own miss. And that one drops.
Can't allow him to get the second chance opportunities. You see why.
And Duke, a star here at Newark, who went on to have a great run at the collegiate level.
And to call Duke a high school star doesn't even begin to paint the full picture. Everyone from that era knew who Duke was. I'm sure they're ecstatic to see what Junior can do.
Up top, Erickson, defended by Lack.
Look how skillfully Erickson moves off the pick. Pretty undeniable. This kid has such a bright future ahead of him.
To the inside, here's Junior. Another field goal for him. 4 of 6 shooting tonight.
That's what it's all about in this game, making a play for your teammate.
Come get it, come get it.
And here in the second, about 3 minutes played. Bobby Erickson for three, and it's Bobby Erickson missing again. Fast break, here they come. Pass to Junior. That's in, coming off a nice assist from Jonathan Lack.
And they encourage Junior to take that shot. If he receives the ball in space, they want him to be aggressive.
And you look at the play style of Bobby Erickson, very much a modern wing who can play off the ball or initiate things for this offense as well.
And Erickson might be lined up out on the wing, but he'll do pretty much everything you ask of him in this offense. Coach figured out very quickly this team is at its best when Erickson has the ball in his hands.
Sheffield outside. Day, he's covered by Levesque. And there's the 3-second violation. In just over 3.5 minutes played into the second quarter. Pass to Porter. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
Aggressive move to the rim. The foul saved the layup.
Really physical defense. I like it. They're not letting anything happen easily.
And he can't get the first one. And he's good on the second. The Eagles with the lead. Sheffield outside. Lack. Pass to Junior. Inside. Outside for Lack. On the wing, Junior. Brothers. Great positioning on the putback.
Well, the Eagles looking to get some great production from their guard KJ Day this season. Now a senior, he has all the tools to lead the charge and be the spark for this offense.
Outside Erickson. Luan. Returns it to Erickson. Over Lack. The Hornets again can't hit it.
Not a big margin for them in terms of rebounding, but doing just enough to get the job done.
Just one more advantage in the stat column, but it's translated to this lead. Junior already understands how to force defenders into awkward spots and draw calls. Intelligent and aggressive at the same time.
And this is his second trip to the free throw line. So both teams making some changes here. That one misses, so he splits the free throws. To the middle. Here's Aslanoglu. That shot's good.
Defense gave Luan an opening. He wasn't going to pass it up. His quick reflexes helped him take full advantage.
Junior outside. Count the basket. shot from 16. That one wide left. The clock runs out, and we are heading to halftime. Eagles out in front. They lead by 9. And the third quarter of action coming up right after the halftime break. And the second half of action just getting started here in our coverage of Garden State IAA Sports. And here are the Eagles now. They lead by the biggest margin of the game at 9.
No doubt the star of this Burton squad is Bobby Erickson. He's a gifted scorer and playmaker, and he's been with the Hornets for quite some time now, and he's been the star.
Zadirko, covered by Ramadas. Pass to Day. Over Levesque. Here's Junior. Add another one in the scoring column for him. He's 7 for 10 from the field.
They're really on to something. Running plays in the paint and finding a lot of success.
When something works for you 4 out of 5 times, keep at it.
Down low, Ramadas banked in off the glass. And with Erickson, guys, you see his release and you know immediately he's a terrific shooter. He's going to have no problems putting it on the floor as well.
That's true. I mean, Erickson plays bigger than he actually is, and that helps him finish on the inside. Colleges have shown a lot of interest in him since his breakout performance his sophomore year. He'll most likely be transitioning to shooting guard when he gets to that next level.
Hermanenko, Sheffield with the rebound.
Well, they're clearly controlling the boards. +5 in that category.
And rebounding, while not a glamour stat, when you look at the scoreboard, you can see the result of it.
It's funny to think that not too long ago, Junior wasn't even thinking about basketball. He was focused on football. It's obvious now that he made a good call to switch to hoops.
Now a timeout called by Burton. Junior really making a difference here.
They might not be able to stop him, but they can talk about how to at least slow him down.
Well, Coach Bishop wanted a strong post presence this year. This team got exactly that with the addition of Junior.
You want strength and athleticism? That's what you get with Junior. Easily their most intimidating center on the roster, despite not having a lot of experience on the court.
And still can't get it going this half. 1 of 4 since coming out of the break.
And so here's Burton. To the paint, Ramadas. James Marcedo with the block.
I love when Marcedo leverages his reach and height on D, able to cleanly deny the shot attempts.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And the first one drops. That one misses.
An anemic start to the second half. Seems they left their offense in the locker room.
Pass to Day. Junior to the inside. Marceda, good.
One of the many reasons Junior's teammates appreciate him. He's an unselfish player who likes setting his guys up well.
Dermanenko outside. Ramadas outside. Porter with it, covered by Junior. Here's Levesque with the tip. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance point.
Check out Ramadas' effectiveness around the rim. Only a sophomore and already so set on pursuing those second chance shots.
Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. And with this huge lead for the Newark East Eagles, they've come out and set the tone they really want to set for the rest of the season.
Coach Bishop talked about a season of change. A game like that illustrates exactly what the school is after. Strong showing from the Eagles as they look to have this one wrapped up.
Here's Marceda, and the layup falls.
I like how forceful they've been on the glass, really getting after it.
They just look hungrier and more aggressive. The other team looks overmatched.
Now here's Luan. Indra defending. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
It is. Offensively now, he's having a real impact this quarter. He's finding plenty of good shots.
Pass to Kennedy. And here's Junior. Indra. Luan covering. Here's Junior. This will make 4 trips to the line so far in this game. That free throw, no good. Both teams deciding to change it up. Good on the second free throw. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Now Leftos. The D right on him. It's stolen by Indra. And the Hornets and their roster, they aren't scared to play small if they need to.
Looking at the rest of the division, the Hornets are one of the smaller teams overall. They just don't have that many big bodies in the program, but they know how to make up for it with defensive rotations. Don't be fooled. This team is still deadly, albeit a tad undersized.
Back to Luan. Now it's Carter outside. James. Here's Kelsey. Here's Aslanoglu. He gets it to fall, and that makes it just a single-digit game.
Another example of Aslanoglu refusing to let the Hornets lose control of the ball. He secures the board and quickly turns it into points.
Pass to Junior. Ball's knocked loose. The 3 from James. Rebounded by Indra. The Eagles leading.
A chance here to hold on for the final possession.
Yeah, run off some clock. Let's get a good look.
Mason, guarded by Leftos. Back to Junior. The Eagles with yet another miss.
Not sure what the game plan was going for that shot.
Yeah, you know, it might be a symptom of being a younger player. He got a little overexcited about that look.
The third quarter comes to a close. Eagles ahead. And here we go. Fourth quarter getting started here in Newark. It's still anyone's game. And the Hornets making a change here. For those just joining us, we're here in the fourth and over 2.5 minutes into it. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and the chance for a 3-point play going to the line for 1.
One shot.
Burton trailing here. Inside. He gets it in there.
Scouts love seeing players like Aslanoglu step up in big moments. Get the ball to your playmaker. Great work from the big man.
Junior with it. Dermanenko picks him up. Here's Junior. Good for his 8th field goal of the night and a dozen attempts.
Oh, the Eagles needed that one. And of course, Junior's the guy they look to get it for them.
Vlad Dermanenko on the wing. He's covered by Sheffield. Outside Levesque. The second chance effort. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle with a lot of contact there. Foul on Day. He gets the first, and that brings them within 2 here. And he makes both free throws. Here's Sheffield. Pass to Day. And here's Junior. Porter defending. It's stolen by Ramadas. And here they come. Here's Erickson. Chance there to take the lead. Missing. Here's Junior. Drops it on through, and he's now 9 for 13.
Can't stop this guy right now. Once Junior gets it going, he keeps his foot on the gas pedal.
And here's Erickson. To tie it up. Junior grabs the miss.
A lot of bricks put up off his shots, and one reason is that he keeps trying to force it when he's guarded. Move the ball around.
Back to Lack. Day. Sheffield up top. Pass to Junior. to the middle. Buries it.
Proving he has the clutch gene. Day taking command and coming up big for his team.
This is a huge possession.
Good teams have to execute under pressure.
Bobby Erickson with another miss. And so they choose to intentionally foul. So the first one drops, and that'll increase their lead to 6.
I don't think the Eagles could have a better team captain than Day. A leader at the point and a leader in the locker room.
So he gets them both. And now it's a 7-point game.
Good work at the line to stretch that lead out a little bit.
And so here's Burton. Now a timeout called by Burton. And the final horn sounds chalk one up for the Eagles. They get the win here at home and a fantastic start to the season.
And the level of skill from the last few years is visibly better for the Eagles. Junior seems to fit right in with the rest of the team. Newark East fans have to be excited about how they look.
And the Hornets didn't lose this game, the Eagles won it. To get a win over a talented Burton team says a lot for the future of Newark East this season.
And that'll do it for our broadcast of Garden State IAA Hoops. For Drake Hugo and Danny Hogger, I'm Joe Lamy. Thanks for joining us. We hope to see you again for...
Whoa! Look who's got some serious skill.
Oh, you like that? You like that?
Kid, that was something special watching you out there tonight.
Yo, wait up.
Hey, how you doing, kid? My name is Archie. Archie Baldwin. Dad and I were teammates.
Yeah, I think I remember that. Can't remember, though, for sure. I was just a little kid when we were still playing ball.
Well, he sure loved you. Talked about you all the time. There was a story about a purple jumper. You had to wear this thing every day or you would
Blue.
cry.
Nice to meet you, Archie?
Yeah,
Nice to meet
look, I'll get right to the point. Upside, off the charts. Strong basketball IQ, high motor, and understand tempo. It's a package. Easy to sell.
Sell?
Yeah.
So who? Like, scholarship?
Exactly.
Is that something you think, or something you know you can do?
It's only one game. You show me what you got in the next one, give me some high numbers, and we'll talk. But for right now, enjoy the moment.
You said Archie, right?
Archie Baldwin.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome. We have another exciting edition of Garden State IAA Hoops for you. I'm Joe Lamy. To my side are Drake Hugo and Danny Hogger. We'll be seeing the Renfield Foxes play host to the Newark East Eagles.
And at this point in the season, we know that we can expect an intense matchup. The Eagles are a much improved team looking to come into Renfield and take one on the road. It won't be easy, but they have the firepower to make it happen.
And standing in their way will be Connor Rosenberg, the fantastic guard for the Renfield Foxes. He's got size, touch, just about everything. You can bet he'll be a handful for the Eagles.
This beautiful gymnasium will be rocking in no time as the Foxes defend their court against the Eagles. The Eagles get things started with the group of Day and Sheffield at the 1 and 2 guards. Black and Zadirko are at the forwards, and the fourth-year star, Junior, gets the nod at center. Foxes starting with the group of Lee and star sophomore Rosenberg in the backcourt. Joseph and Bishop make up that forward pairing, and it's big Bobby Andrews getting the start at center. And Renfield, one of the nicer schools in the area, their community puts a lot of time and effort into the school, and the results are easy to see.
Well, it's one of the more affluent areas in the state, and everybody knows it. Still, it's always nice to see a community rally around their high school and give them the resources they need.
Jonathan Lack on the wing. Pass to Sheffield. Junior outside. Gregory pulls it in. And they're running. Three-pointer from Rosenberg. It's hauled in by the Eagles. We've played just over a minute here in the first. And here's Lack for three. Good, and the assist goes to KJ Day.
From range, Lack can be so effective. Can't wait to see him looking even better from the arc next year.
It's Ben Bishop on the wing. Back to Lee. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
He saw that play develop and got the ball to him right where he needed it.
Outside, Black. Junior. That's in. He's got two, shooting 2 of 3.
Well, it's been a good start for the season for the Eagles. You can see their confidence grow with each win they notch.
The win helps, but this team knows they have a great roster with the addition of Junior. He's made everyone else better around him, especially with the attention he commands. The body language of this team is completely different than last year.
And a foul called on Junior. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul.
Here's Rosenberg. Gregory. Zadirko covering. Outside, Bishop. Pass to Rosenberg. Offline with the 3. Here in the first, with just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Junior outside. Down low. Gregory with the steal. And Bishop from outside. Here's Andrews. His second shot falls. He starts 2 for 2.
I love when Andrews hustles like this. He's being rewarded for not giving up on the play.
To the paint. Here's Junior. Here's Zadirko. And the layup falls. Renfield trailing.
And with Renfield, they care quite a bit about their athletics. Tons of money from donations have found their way to the school. They have a lot to show for it.
Renfield calls timeout. And with Renfield from the gym to their uniforms, you can usually count on everything being state of the art.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Who wouldn't want to play here? It feels like a country club. And as a result, a lot of potential standout athletes will try and get into Renfield's district just because of how nice the facilities are.
Drills it from deep.
He's got to do a little better. That's a high percentage shot if they don't get right in his face.
Outside, Evans. On the wing, Junior. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. Foxes with the board. Race outside. Swing to Madison. Knocks it loose. Outside, Evans. Here's Junior, and he gets the bucket to go.
Sweet. Love this dish by Evans to the wide open man. Those solid fundamentals will serve him well next year as a senior.
To the middle. And Madison gets it to go.
Showing you the instincts he has as a passer.
And here are the Eagles now, trailing by 2. And while Coach Bishop did play ball himself in high school, he wasn't a standout athlete.
I remember hearing about him playing, very much of a game manager type of guard. Coach didn't try to do too much with him. He had strong fundamentals and overachieved given his lack of athleticism. Pretty much exactly what you want in a coach.
Now here's Kennedy. And it's Junior missing. To the inside. Here's Ducey. The kick out to Roberts. Race. Joseph outside. Swing to Madison. Ace Ducey for three. The shot off that time. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to an end.